We're still having coffee and tequila, but the drinking games have already begun.
Oh, Chapulines?
Chapulinos and fish. You can see those. So he came by selling chapulines, which are crickets and dried fish. I gotta taste it. It's terrible. Just a little bit of lime there, a little bit of salt.
Tequila after all.
Yeah, we're in tequila. And now some kind of sauce is gonna give me.
Chapulín.
Okay, chapulín sauce. A little bit of sauce for him. Vente. Gracias. So here we go. He put, man, he put some lemon, he put some salt. And I've had the chapulines before, but I've never had them with salt and lemon on them. So here we go. It's a little grasshopper. It's crunchy. That sauce tastes a little like, almost like a soy, but salt. I'm not sure. Soy, but salty. There's some kind of dried fish. Dried little, you see the eyeball there? I don't know if you can see the eyeball. But yeah, it's still got the eyeball. Salty like a dried sardine. It's actually more salty. I had fried sardines in Greece that weren't salted, and I just thought sardines were naturally salted, but I think they added.
What's the little hairy fish they call them?
Anchovy. That's what I was talking about. I was talking about anchovies, not sardines.
That looks like anchovy fish.
Kind of does, doesn't it?
Kind of.
Okay, another cricket. These crickets, I think, are better because they're cooked all the way through. When I had them in Oaxaca, the inside was always squishy. And I don't like the squishy.
Right.
I like the outside tastes good. They spice them nicely, but when you bite into them and it's squishy, that's no good. Not for me. I actually would buy these anchovy fish things. They're good. Really, they're really good. The grasshoppers, I can take it or leave it, but the anchovy fish or whatever this is I'm eating is really good. I wish you would have gave me more of those. We're on the square right here in Tequila. We're next to the restaurant next to our hotel. But we got in late last night, so we didn't get to see a lot. And then right now, I can see these tequila stands, tasting stands are open. That one over there has a lot of different brands of tequila. And this one says, Si tomas tequila y comes verduras, tiendas las nogales bien duras. Translated the best I can is if you drink tequila and eat your vegetables, then your will be hard. So we're going to do a little tequila tour here shortly.
You want more?
I'll have more of these. No chapulinas.
No?
No chapulinas más.
Para mí, ambos.
Gracias. Yeah, those fish were so good, I'm eating more. And we're having grasshoppers and sardines with our coffee. It's still very early here. It sounds like the start of a good day at Tequila. So I guess that's my breakfast. Grasshoppers and sardines.
Breakfast of chapulines.
Yeah, breakfast with chapulinas. Anyway,
Well, they taste more hoppy.
right.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
If you like an IPA, you'll love grasshoppers. Furniture and art made from the tequila barrels. All through here is just tequila tasting. Right here on the square, and tequila. Lots of tequila to taste. Let's see. Most of those are brands I recognize from the USA. There's got to be some I haven't seen before here somewhere. Right here across from the square is Herradura, and then Jose Cuervo's nearby also. This is a tequila tour office. There is tequila-related artwork everywhere, all over the city. And on the other side over there, there is a plaque to the people who first invented tequila. And you'd recognize some of the names. I'll read them off later when I get back over there. But like one of them is Jose Cuervo, of course. This whole town is bustling with tequila tourism. I like it. I think this barrel may be our tour vehicle. It looks like it is.
Sería en español. Pero si toma.
There's so many different vehicles to take a tequila tour. Ours is shaped like a barrel. This one's shaped like a guitar. And they all go to different distilleries. This whole area is just different distilleries. Lots of different tequila distilleries. And this is the blue agave plant. And you can see why they call it blue agave. A beautiful region, huh? Yeah, I know you can break this off and make a needle and thread.
Yeah, fiber.
Somebody's been showing that already.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can get one out. It just broke off. If you do that correctly, you'll come out with a needle and thread behind it. I've seen it done before. Can you do it? Let's see if JD can do it. Like this.
And this will be the thread.
Yeah. So that's how you make a needle and thread. This is 6-year-old agave. The fields and the hillsides around here are covered with agave plants because there's a lot of tequila produced here. I know, I drink a lot of it myself. And I know some of you are familiar with it too. And probably a few of you have bad memories of it. Tequila.
This tequila have the whole process.
Okay, it's made by the heirs of salsa. Okay, so salsa sold to the Japanese, but this is still made by the family, right? Yes. Okay. When they sold salsa, they kept the house and the distillery. Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
He lives in Texas.
Ah, mi amigo.
Ah, su amigo.
So the guy that makes this tequila is from Texas. Mi amigo.
Fortaleza y for Mexico.
Muchachos, ¿algún cantarito?
Los abuelos is for Mexico y Fortalezas is for United States, but it's the same
Hay de
tequila.
80,
Oh, okay.
120.
Don Julio, for instance, the one they ship in the U.S. is different than the one they sell in Mexico. The one in Mexico is better. Is that true?
Yeah, it's better.
Okay, you got it from me. It's better. Let's try it.
The white has the most cactus flavor. Right? El reposado is a little more de barrida.
I like the burrito.
Madera.
¿De cuál tequila te lo voy a agregar? Fortaleza, blanco, reposado.
Gracias. Okay, this is the Reposado. It's really good, not much burn, really smooth. You get a little bit of the barrel taste and a lot of the cactus taste. We're at a distillery now, I'm not sure which one yet. La Renata Tequileria. This wall shows many of the brands made at this distillery, and he's telling us that good tequila is drank in a glass with ice and nothing else. He was telling us about the difference in tequilas. The 100% blue agave tequila doesn't have any sugar in it, so it doesn't give you a hangover. But if you get the cheaper tequilas, they may be only 50% blue agave, 51% blue agave, 49% cane sugar. That's where you get your hangover. You put the sugars and the yeast and the piña together, then you get the beer, then you distill it, and then it becomes tequila.
Exactly.
The same process with moonshine, only different ingredients. Are they smoked or just cooked for tequila? Just cooked, okay. So the piñas are cooked
In that oven.
in the ovens in this building, and they are cooked for 24, 25 hours, he said. These piñas are 7 to 10 years old when they're harvested, and they're big and they're heavy. Okay, I got a little piece off the piña to try. It has a little bit of a sweet flavor. You can taste just a little sweetness, not much. This smells so good. The whole town. We were in the square last night, and the whole square smelled just like that. It smelled absolutely delicious. You see the piñas falling out of the oven there. I kind of want to take a swim. The agave juice and water. And if it wasn't so loud in here, this yeast would sound like bees. You can hear it. You can hear the yeast, yeah. Don't ask me how I know that. It's not from making moonshine. I think this is where the magic happens. This is tequila being distilled. Let's see what we got. It's dark. Oh, this is, aging. So the white tequila is unaged. Reposado tequila is aged about 3 months. And then añejo is 1 to 3 years. This is a lot of tequila. Each barrel is labeled. They stack the barrels empty and then they fill them once they're in place. Because there's no cart down here. Everything comes down steps. No elevators, no ramp, no cart. All done manually. Ready for the taste. So white tequila. Got some white. It smells delicious. You get more of the cactus flavor in the white. But I usually prefer the reposado or the añejo. Yeah, it's good. I can sure taste the cactus. 100% agave, there's a big difference. They had a different distillery back there that does the 51% agave, and he said that tequila is just for margaritas. And also it'll give you a headache. As always, the tour ends in the gift shop. Lots of tequilas to take with you. Knickknacks, souvenirs. I don't ever really take anything on the back except for maybe a bottle of tequila. So this is 5 liters for about $22. I wish I had more room on the motorcycle. I could tie it to the pannier or something, you know. That's a lot of tequila. 5 liters for $22. I could live here. So I just found out why this one's so cheap. It's the 51% agave, 49% sugar. That's why it's cheap. And also the one that's colored, instead of aged in a barrel, they just add caramel color and flavor to it. So that's not anything I want. That's for margaritas. That's what they say. This one is 100% pure agave, made here, and it's about $10 for a fifth. It's a good price. Not as good as the 5 liters, but a good price. That's the end of the first tour. And that tour was 250 pesos, which is a little more than $10. In the process, they sold 2/5 of tequila. So I think they did okay. I'm sure they get a cut of that tequila sales too. I got 1 bottle for about $10 for a white tequila and an añejo for about $15. Both delicious. I can't complain about the price even if they do get a cut. Some dancing and singing going on in the square. It is tequila. I bet a lot of dancing and singing goes on here. For a city that fuels itself on tequila from the early morning hours, even before coffee, the nights become a lot more contemplative, deliberate. The drinking continues, but the dancing has subsided. The large groups of revelers give way to smaller, more intimate gatherings. Gone are the roaring mariachi bands, replaced with a subdued melody played on a simple guitar.
Take it.